Mr. Frank Ifield.
Michael, thank you.
At last you get to say a word.
Yes. I was going to tell you that song almost didn't happen at all, you know.
Really?
It's an amazing story, really, because Norrie Paramore called me and he said, Frank, he said, don't want to worry you, but you're on to your last record of the contract. If you don't make a hit with this one, it's all over Red Rover. So,
really?
Yeah. And it shocked the life out of me. I thought, oh, I've only got one to go. You know, I went home and I was writing a song at the time, a song called I Listen to My Heart, right? And I thought, well, I'll try this one on, you know. And I finished the song and I suddenly thought to myself, hey, that's the problem. I wasn't listening to my heart. I've always liked country music, right?
Yes, of course.
And it's been with me since I was a kid. That's all I ever did, right? And here, I'm just going to sing a song that they want me to do. I said, no, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Because they wanted you were singing popular music,
That's right.
And it wasn't what you wanted.
That's right.
And it wasn't what Norrie Paramore wanted either.
Oh yes, Norrie Paramore didn't like. He didn't think the country sold either.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
And he gave me my chance to prove it by giving me Lucky Devil. And of course, Lucky Devil did make the charts because it was a country song. So anyway, long and short of it was that I was watching a film called The Fleet's End. It's a very old movie. It wasn't up to much scratch, but it had that song, I Remember You, in it, right? And I thought, this could be the one. So anyway, I sat back and I did that slow beat, boom, jingy dongy jingy, and it worked. And I stuck a yodel in it and everything, and I taped it, and I took it down to Norrie, and I left it with him, he said. And he said, I haven't got time to listen to it now, but I will ring you when I get home and listen to it. By the time I got home, the phone went, and Norrie's on the other end, and he said, Frank, he said, I love it.
This is a hit. This is a hit.
Not only did he love it, he was saying to me, he said, I want to make the arrangement of this, and I want to actually put my band in there, you know. And he was really carried away with it. And I thought, wow, this is interesting. I've never seen him so excited. Yeah. So, with a couple of fiddling around with things to make it the way I wanted it. He was talking about putting big bank of strings at the top because he's an orchestra man.
Yes.
He loves all the big strings.
How you all doing, guys? I welcome you back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. I hope this video finds you well together with all your family. So the very devastating news coming in is that the legendary Australian singer, that is Frank Ifield, passed away this week at the age of 86 years old. A Facebook post, when I was trying to look through this story, it revealed that Frank died peacefully in his sleep on Saturday night, and actually the musician's death was announced by his friend and of course music historian and journalist, that is Glenn Baker. Growing up in Sydney, suburb of Dural, the icon developed a love for country music, and of course he mastered that genre, and he actually was into it for so many years. He inspired and actually influenced so many other newer artists. I will not call them young, but I will just say newer artists, and he soon found himself, you know, being launched to stardom by the age of 19. To put this in a broader context, this is a man who made his debut on a bigger stage at the age of 19, and to see how huge he was, he recorded close to 44 records, and by the way, he was the top recording artist in Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania. The singer took things international in around 1959, and you know, from that time he moved to London, cementing himself as a household name in the UK. He actually had 4 #1 hits on the UK singles chart, the likes of I Remember You, Lovesick Blues, The Wayward Wind, Confessing That I Love You, and so many other big songs. You can check his songs, some of his songs on social media, and of course music streaming platforms. You can look into some of them on YouTube also. That music is there. So this is the man who actually had a very huge and extraordinary talent and career, because he also performed in front of Queen Elizabeth II at the Royal Variety Show that was in 1965. We are sending our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and everyone who was really very close and really loved the legend that is Frank Ifield. Rest in power, King.